it do? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. My name is Casey, and if you are new, take 1 second, go down below and hit that subscribe button and click that little bell button so you'll never miss when I post a new video. So today I'm coming to you guys barefaced. Well, kind of, sort of. You guys can see I have some little patches going on here. We'll get to that later. Today I'm going to be showing you guys some skincare hacks. Most of these are pretty basic skincare tips that you can do to prevent acne. Ever since I've been implementing these things into my daily routine or my life routine, I have kept my skin perfectly flawless and acne away. You'd be surprised how just changing little things in your routine can really make a difference in your skin. This is not going to be a full skin routine. I will be doing a full skin routine very soon, but I will be sharing some products that I've been using that I love that have helped with taming my acne. Believe it or not, I did used to have acne. It's been a long time since I've had crazy acne, but I still get pimples here and there. Sometimes I do see them coming and I want to prevent them from becoming full cystic acne. So hopefully the tips in this video can help you achieve your best skin. You guys will also see exactly what it is I have going on my face right here, so just keep watching. Alright guys, so the first tip is to always wash your hands before you touch your face. This might seem super basic, but a lot of people don't realize how much bacteria you have on your hands from touching people, touching things, especially in your bathroom. It's super important to make sure that your hands are nice and clean and sanitized before you apply your skincare or before you do anything. My next tip, if you use a cleansing brush to clean your face, I would highly suggest investing in a silicone facial brush. I used to use the Spin for Perfect skin brush that had the bristles, but I find that with my Foreo Luna, which is silicone, it's a lot less bacteria, it stays clean, plus one charge lasts you like a whole month or so. So I definitely recommend using a silicone brush and make sure that you don't have extra bacteria going onto your skin. And it also is just a great experience because it vibrates instead of pushes bristles into your skin. If you have sensitive skin, this would be a lot better than using a brush because it's not as abrasive on the skin. Now, cleansing brushes do slightly exfoliate the skin, but I do recommend really exfoliating with an exfoliating scrub or an exfoliating peel at least 2 to 3 times a week. My favorite scrub exfoliator is this Black Sugar scrub. It is a Korean brand. I'll put the link down below. But it's super gentle. It has little brown sugar crystals in it, and it really helps to smooth your skin. It gets rid of dead skin cells and just really smooths the pores so that your skin can absorb all of the next following products the best way possible. You can't have a good skin routine without exfoliating the skin first, because if you have all this dead skin sitting on top, then your products won't penetrate the right way. I love this scrub because once you wet it, it actually turns into a foam cleanser as well. So this is really good for sensitive skin because you can kind of control how harsh the scrub is. The more water you add, the lighter it is, and the less water you have, the more abrasive it is. And as you guys can see, it leaves my skin so smooth and glowy. I freaking love exfoliating. So for this next tip, whenever you're just chilling in the house and you have, nothing going on, I would highly recommend just applying a face mask to treat your skin. I like to do face masks at least 2 to 3 times a week. If you're suffering from acne, I would suggest looking for face masks that have clay or face masks that have tea tree oil like this one from Goselli, or even face masks that say detoxifying or clearing. The Indian Aztec clay mask is another great mask if you want to start getting rid of acne. I use that faithfully. But masking not only helps to keep your skin nice and purified, but it also helps to add moisture, softness, and refine your pores. This sheet mask is really cool because when you take it off, you can actually rub the excess serum into your skin and then follow up with your skin routine. So this next tip is to utilize facial serums, guys. A lot of people skip this step in their skin routine because they don't see the benefits of it. These are my 2 favorite serums right now. This is the Glow Recipe Pineapple Serum and the Mary Louise Miracle Serum. I swear by this miracle serum. I've been using it for almost 2 years now. It not only helps with curing and preventing acne, but it also is great for relieving dark spots, uneven skin tone, and refining pores as well. This Glow Recipe Pineapple Serum is a newbie, but I love using it because it's packed with vitamin C, so it's great to use under your eyes to brighten. I always apply my serums on damp skin and just press it in until it is completely absorbed. Serums go deeper into the skin than moisturizers do, so they really help to target problems before they happen, and they get deep into under layers of your skin that you can't see to really cure issues. Okay, so for this next tip, let's say you are sitting down to do your makeup or something, it's the last minute, and you realize that you have some unwanted pimples coming up to the surface of your skin. There is a quick fix, a new product by Sally that you can use to help prevent acne before they really start to form. So this is the I'm Cure patch. This is a 2-step pimple cure solution. So it's very different from normal acne patches because it actually targets pimples from its core. It comes with 2 patches. The first patch has microneedles that are filled with salicylic acid that help to heal the acne. And then the second patch can be applied on the targeted area after the first patch to cover any remaining irritations. So I'm first going to show you guys how you can apply the first patch, which is the patch with the needles, to target any spots that you see on your skin that are starting to form acne. So I'm going to go ahead and take off the patches. All of the patches are made with hydrocolloid, which is a gel agent that actually helps to create a nice environment for your wounds to heal. I'm just applying the patch to the spots on my skin that look like acne are about to form. And then you want to leave these patches on for about an hour. So I'm going to set a timer. And then if you're in a rush and you only have maybe an hour before you need to start getting ready, you can take off these patches and leave as is. And then later on in the night, you can apply the second patch, which I will show you guys later on in the video. But after applying the first patch and leaving it on for an hour, you should see that your pimples have decreased in size. And you can continue to do this consistently until the acne is completely gone. But it's also a great last minute fix. So for this next tip, I love drinking infused water. Drinking water is a super basic tip for having amazing skin, but I love to add fruit to my water, and this is my favorite infused water recipe. And I'm also going to tell you guys where I got this really cool water bottle. So I love to use cucumbers. Cucumbers are amazing for the skin. Cucumbers are made up of 96% water, which means hydration, 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 but they also have biotin, vitamin A, vitamin B1, vitamin C, and potassium that are all great for your skin. I also love to add mango to my infused water. The range in nutrients in mangoes are extremely amazing for your skin. They're rich in vitamin A, C, and E. They're also a wonderful source of skin healing antioxidants, which help to rejuvenate your complexion and brighten your skin. Also love to add strawberries, which are also very high in vitamin C, which helps to brighten and tone your overall skin complexion. Strawberries are also great for heart health. They help with blood sugar control, and they can even help prevent cancer. They're also loaded with tons of vitamins and also have very high levels of antioxidants. And last but not least, I love to add kiwi. Kiwi are also great for antioxidants, including vitamin C and vitamin E, which are great for brightening and toning your skin. Some people like to add basil or mint or other things like ginger to their water. I personally don't like the taste of it, so I only add fruit to my infused water. I don't consider it a detox water. It's just a funner way for me to drink water, and it also just adds like a hint of sweetness. Plus, it's a super easy way for me to get some of the benefits from this fruit without actually eating it and drinking it seamlessly throughout the day. So once I have my fruit all cut up, I'm going to grab my infused water bottle. I bought this from Live Infinitely. I'll put the link down below for you guys to check it out. I freaking love this water bottle. I just take the center part out and then I'll put the fruit inside of the inside part so that way it can infuse the water correctly. I like this a lot better than just putting my fruit directly into my water because this helps the flavor to not be too harsh and it filters correctly throughout the water. I also typically like to do this the night before I'm going to drink the water, but sometimes I do just go ahead and throw in some fruit in my water bottle and take it the same day. But if you leave it in overnight, it will help the flavor to actually sink into the water a lot better. I typically just use this filtered drinking water from Publix to fill up my bottle. So once I have that all filled up, I just put on the top, and I'll either throw it in the fridge to let it sit overnight, or I'll just go ahead and drink it now. The longer you let it sit, the more flavor it will have. Another really cool thing about this bottle is that it actually has timestamps on it to help you properly drink water throughout the day. I actually refill this bottle like 3 to 4 times a day, so I don't go by the timestamps, but it is really effective if you like to use that. And I don't eat the fruit afterwards. I usually just throw the fruit out because after it's been sitting, then the fruit really no longer has any flavor. So for this next tip, it is another really basic tip, but you'd be surprised how big of an impact it makes. You definitely want to make sure that you are changing your sheets and your pillowcases at least twice a month. And when I say twice a month, I mean at least every 2 weeks, but you can even wash them every week if you need to. Laying on your bacteria every night will give you pimples beyond belief, okay? This next tip is for during the day. You definitely want to wear SPF daily. The sun can have extremely damaging effects on your skin, especially if you suffer from dark marks, because the sun actually increases melanin production. So if you have dark marks, it can make your dark marks darker. I love this Murad Invisiblur SPF. As you guys can see, it literally melts into the skin. There's no white cast. I typically like to mix this in with my primer or my moisturizer, and it is SPF 30, which is great for the skin. You can also always use a SPF moisturizer or an SPF foundation or an SPF skin tint. Anything that has SPF in it, I would recommend using on the daily. And last but not least, this is the most important tip. Never sleep with your makeup on, and most importantly, never skip your nighttime skin routine. At night is when your skin is really rejuvenating itself the most, so it's super important to go to bed with nice, clean, hydrated skin. If you wear heavy makeup, it's also really important to thoroughly clean your skin. I always like to start off with a facial wipe to really get into my eye area, but to really break down the makeup and cleanse it, I like to use this Elmis cleansing balm to dissolve your makeup and get rid of nasty pollutants or bacteria that might be on your skin from throughout the day. Even if you have oily skin, do not be afraid of oil cleansers or cleansing balms because you're going to rinse it off anyway. It's just a really good first step for cleansing your skin, especially if you wear a lot of heavy makeup. And after rinsing that off, don't just stop there. You need to also cleanse your skin. So at night, I love to use my Urban Skin RX 3-in-1 Even Tone Cleansing Bar. It comes with a sponge, but I don't use the sponge. I just use my Foreo Luna. The consistency kind of reminds me of black soap. It is a solid, but it as soon as it gets in contact with water, it starts to foam up, as you guys can see. And this really just helps to make sure that all of my makeup is off my skin. Never ever just use a makeup wipe. Never ever just use a cleansing balm. Make sure that you are thoroughly cleansing your skin, because you'll be surprised how the smallest trace of makeup left on your skin can cause crazy acne or pimples. Cleansing the skin, this is the perfect time to use that second patch that I mentioned earlier from the I'm Cure patch kit. So this is the patch without the needles, and the purpose of this one is to help protect your skin from further inflammation. So if you're looking to speed up the process of curing, not just covering acne, then these are a great option. You can leave these on overnight, but I typically will just put them on for about an hour or so, and then I will remove them and I will continue with the rest of my skin routine. Both patches work really well together to make sure that you keep pimples away. So thank you guys so much for watching this. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I will give you guys a full skin routine very soon. Don't worry. Your nighttime skin routine is so important, you guys. Like, it is literally your beauty sleep. So never skip this step. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And hopefully I'll see you guys all in the next one. I'm going to sleep. Bye.